You're watching Cover to Cover, our guide to the Sikh and Punjabi books that you need to read. This week we're looking at Eminent Freedom Fighters of Punjab, which is a book authored by Fauja Singh. It was published in August of 1972 by the Punjabi University from Patiala. As you will have no doubt gathered from the title, this is a book that contains a series of short biographies on different people who helped to fight for freedom of the Punjab throughout the latter part of the 19th century and early part of the 20th century. The copy that we're reviewing is a first edition from 1972 and is a hardbound edition. It was very, very well presented and has stood the test of time. It is easy to read, the fonts are beautiful, the paper is of a very high standard. Everything about this book just makes you want to pick it up, read it, but also take care of it. And quite fortunately, we've managed to do that with our copy. But let's get stuck in with what you actually get for your money in Eminent Freedom Fighters of the Punjab. Essentially, this book is split into two separate sections. There is an introduction that lasts for around 58 pages by the author, introducing the differing groups that fought against the British for the freedom of Punjab, as well as providing context of the time period and the different things that were going on. The rest of the book then, for around another 200 odd pages, provides short biographies of a series of different people who were freedom fighters in the Punjab. There are a total of 92 freedom fighters who are featured with short biographies, and although the vast majority of them are male, there are a number of female freedom fighters who are also spoken about. The biographies are presented in alphabetical order based on the first name of the freedom fighter. There is no index in this book. In fact, it's quite scant when it comes to other elements of books that we usually feature. There's no glossary, there's no index, there's not a lot by way of preface at the beginning, just a short introduction by the Vice Chancellor of Punjabi University. However, these biographies themselves are fascinating, and there's so many individuals whom you and I won't have heard of that are covered that make this a really, really interesting book to have, not only on your bookcase next to your bedside table, but also on the coffee table. The format of the biographies is simple, straightforward, and straight to the point. It tells you about the individual, what year they were born if known, what place they came from, something about their upbringing, and what brought them into the freedom fighting movement. Each individual biography comes with a small passport-sized photograph of that person. Now, as well as providing dates and names of places, it also tells you what happened to the individual at the end of their life, whether they were caught, executed, or died at the hands of the state in actions, and also tells you about some of the crimes that they committed or were alleged to have conspired to committed. A book like Eminent Freedom Fighters of the Punjab is the kind of book that we need more of. These are the stories of names and people whom we no longer know about and remember, yet they gave everything that they had, their breath, their life, their legacy towards fighting for freedom, whatever that freedom transpired to become. And it's for that reason that this is a book that you should definitely try to look out for, and personally I think it's the kind of book that should exist in every Gurdwara or organisation building that has access to a library, for members of the public to come in and just pick up and peruse and look through who different people were. But we want to know what you think, so please leave us a comment below, make sure you click subscribe to keep watching Cover to Cover, our guide to the Sikh and Punjabi books that you need to read.